Hello everyone. Alright, I did a video the other day on the 3 things I liked the least about the Jeep Gladiator. And most of that was simply engine related stuff. I can put a link in the description. It was nothing that every other brand of car hasn't got now. And none of it would stop me from buying a Jeep, by no means. It's just things that, like the alternator being on the wrong way compared to being forward, Just picking stuff, but if it irritates you, that's all it was about. So today, let's do the 3 things I like the most about the Jeep Gladiator. We're going to start right here with the bed. When I first saw this at the auto shows, by the way, I have a video on installing this cover, if you look in my video description. I didn't think I liked this too well. It was okay. It was average. But you know what? I actually love it. By the way, you've got 115 standard household plug-in there. Waterproof. These lights, very bright LEDs. The tie-downs, they're all over the truck. There's 2 back here, solid. There's 2 up there. See if I can get up there a little bit. That swivel. And then of course you've got this rail system which you can unscrew and adjust. But you know what? This thing really grew on me, and once I started seeing more videos and got to seeing them in person and stuff, this tailgate and this, or the bed, is absolutely awesome. I mean, I really like it. Really do. It's one of the biggest features of my favorites because it's not too long. It's 5 foot. And certainly, you can put your hand right over the side, right in and touch. It'll hold a washer and dryer. It'll hold, I think, 19 sheets of plywood when you put these cables up over there on that clamp. It'll carry boxes. It'll carry all kinds of mulch, garden equipment, tractor, whatever. It'll do all of that on a short 5 foot bed that's not too deep. So this is one of my favorite things of the Gladiator, the truck bed. I know it's a Gladiator, it's a truck, but still, this is one of my favorite things. It's come in use a lot. Now, we're comparing apples to apples here. You might say, well, a Ram 2500 or an F-150 or a Sierra or whatever. 6.5, 8 foot beds. This is not comparing apples to apples. We're looking at mid sizes, which is what I was into. If you want to carry 2 tons of gravel, 90 bags of concrete, this is not the vehicle. That's a whole different debate. But the truck bed is really nice. Second thing I like is the towing feature of this. 7,000 pounds on the Rubicon, and I believe the Sport S is 7,650, I believe. I think it's 7,650. You've got your 4-pin, 7-pin towing package. You can tow 4 jet skis in a trailer. You can tow a mid-sized boat. You can tow a horse trailer with a horse in it. For most applications, it's going to be more than fine. And going back to the bed a minute, there's aftermarket rack systems, tent systems coming out that go on top of racks. I mean, you can load that down with grills and coolers and kayaks, inflatable kayaks, just to have a great old time. There's just so much room in it. But yet it's not too big and it's not too long. So it's really one of those best of both worlds. Okay, and the last thing I like about it, the windshield's still not fixed. Hopefully in the next 3 or 4 days. Hopefully. We'll see. I'm going to Glacier National Park in Montana here in a week or so, so if it don't get fixed here in the next few days, it's going to have to wait a few weeks. While folding down windows is unique pretty much to a Jeep, and of course I had it on the JK, which my wife still got her JK over there. What I like about this, and my favorite thing about this, I never thought I'd say about a windshield. Now, I'm not going to do it because of the brake and everything, but you can take this window down in 3 minutes. It's just a few bolts, and you know, you're pretty much down. This right here, you're down 3 minutes. With the JK, I did that once, and I don't even remember how many bolts it was, and I think it took a half an hour or something. It just made it to where it just wasn't feasible. You know, I mean, for a rare occasion, maybe. But this, boom, and it's down in 3 minutes. Just simple as can be with your tool set they include. And that's kind of fun when you run with that down. You know, when you're in the backcountry or something. It's interesting. It's a different feel. Anyway, so my 3 favorite things about the Gladiator would be the towing ability. Like I said, I can tow 4 jet skis on a trailer. The bed, that bed is perfect. It's, you know, like I said, it's 5 foot. It's not too deep. You can put extenders on it if you need more depth. You know, it's mid-size. And then, of course, the simple ease of that window. Just a couple of minutes and it's down. So anyway, that's my 3 favorite things on this. Of course, I've got lots of favorite things, but I want to point out that when I made this video, I made it for the Jeep Gladiator. This way it covers the Sport, the S, the Overland, and the Rubicon. If, you know, it's something that's on every one of the vehicles. If you wanted me to say one of my favorite things was going to be on this exact vehicle, the Rubicon, by far, that crawling mode down there, where you put it in 4 low, shift it over to manual, and push that crawling button, that button in over there. I can't think of the word of it. You know how it is. Okay. And you can be up against a steep, rocky hill. You can shoot up 34 degrees. You can go at like 0.6 miles an hour, 1.2 miles an hour, and then I don't know what it is, 2 or 3 miles an hour, and there's another one. And it'll simply use its momentum, its dynamics, its braking, its transmission, its engine, and everything. And it'll just zip you right up 1 mile an hour, whatever you choose, by simply flipping the switch. Right over all the rocks. It keeps steady, even pressure. You don't even have to use the brakes or the gas. I really like that. But like I said, I didn't include that because that's pretty much unique for the Rubicon. I tried to stay with, you know, across the whole line of Gladiators. Thank you for watching. Share and subscribe. Vegas Dave, peace and out. Sorry, wait. Forgot to include something else. I had a person ask me what I thought of the LED lights. Well, compared to the JK, 1,000 times better. If you buy the upgraded LED lights, oh man, they're awesome. Fog lights actually are fog lights. I wouldn't trade those lights. Those are really, really nice lights. You don't have to buy new lights. Because I think you could put a candle in front of the JK lights, the stock lights, and see better. And one other person asked if it was worth the price, and I said, oh yeah, it's worth the price 29 days a month. It's the 30th day that's tough. That's the payment day. But yes, I think it is. All right. So I want to address those things too real quick in this video. And I think we're done now. As you can tell, it's the 4th of July. So you guys have a happy and safe 4th of July. All right, I'm out for real now.